Boom! We are off with another episode of Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Snyder. He's your boy, his specs hanging out of his robe, Zach Elias. What's up, Zach?
Specs?
See, you've caught on that we're doing the callbacks every week.
Oh, yeah, it's a callback. I've talked with Sports. There's specs hanging out of my robe. Why are they specs and not the...
Well, you said your mom, well, I'm calling your hog, if you will, being very generous, a spec. Yeah. So
it's more than a speck, but it's not quite a hog. It's like a piglet.
Well, I looked it up.
Between a hog and a speck.
I thought it was speck, but it's spec.
Is it? Anyway, it's like a pig in a blanket of some sort of speck. I think there's a one of those umlauts over it. Those things that are all Germany. And for those who can't actually see, I just gave a little small heil. A casual heil. Oh, he's frozen again. It's good swag for the T-shirt. Exactly. Ron Katz chiming in on the T-shirt. Booze Your Daddy, the podcast.
Well,
it's like Spaceballs, the toilet paper. Booze Your Daddy, the flamethrower. The kids love that one.
Well, we have to send a special shout out. My sister went ahead and made me Oriole colors. That's on purpose. Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. So
yeah,
thank you, Al.
My blue and orange version, but she doesn't like me, so it's okay.
I tell you what, you play your cards right, she might hook you up at some point.
I'm sure that throughout the episode I will play them wrong. I'm going to go all in with a pair of deuces. But I'll try. I'll try. Yeah.
Well, thanks for everybody who's watching on live.
Oh, he froze again. He always freezes in these fantastic poses, too. It's outstanding. People should watch this and not just listen to it. Ooh, wait, I got some love, but she spelled my name wrong. I'll still take it.
She got it.
All good. The love is there.
Facebook Live every Tuesday, 8:30. We're also releasing the episodes for download. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Love the support. Zach, I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty?
Always.
What are we working with?
The same force as before. I drink about 2 a week. I got to start drinking more during the week, I think.
I think you work downtown. Go to the Whole Foods, Zach.
No, I'm not going in there and spending $40 on this. I can't navigate a Whole Foods.
You get a single. Just get one beer. It's like $3 a beer. It's the same, I tell you.
You go to the Korean guy and you get a 40, which is not a terrible idea. But anyway, no, I get a 6-pack at the place near me, and they last a while.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
So you're drinking the same crap. You know, in honor of our first week, I guess we've made it through a new presidency, which, people said we wouldn't. I have something by Threes Brewing called People Power Pilsner. It's nice, and it's... Look at this. It's very nice.
It's like a Benetton ad. It's got like the two colored hands going together.
Yeah, very much in unison. It's a Pilsner, and they donate 10% of the proceeds to the ACLU, which you have to support everybody. So, l'chaim to you, my friend.
L'chaim to the ACLU.
Release the Kraken.
How much of that they actually make? What is 10% of one beer? Because how much of that stuff is actually sold?
I don't know, but it was like $5 when you buy these at the store for 16 ounces of a craft beer.
Is it any good?
Tastes like a Pilsner.
Not a big Pilsner guy.
Yeah, of all the basic bitch beers, Pilsners is very low on my list. So.
Oh, it's the lowest. It's like nothing. I'm not into it. I don't like... It's like Hefeweizen. I don't like Pilsner. I'm easy. Just give me a good lager and call it a day. Yeah. I don't need an IPA. I'm a lager guy.
Well, the word on the street, or at least in the comment section, is you're afraid of supermarkets because you're going to get lost inside of them. What is up with that?
No, I'm not going to get lost in there. I just don't know how to navigate it. I don't like the giant supermarkets. I'm not getting lost. I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to look around like Larry David stand-up. Look around and go, it's not going to happen today, and just walk out. 2 seconds, I'll be in there. Jen has to talk me through Trader Joe's on the phone sometimes. She's got a schematic of those things. Like, all right, which one? Okay, that one rolls out her bluept. Yeah, so you're going to go down this aisle and make I can't do a Trader Joe's where the whole thing is the line. It's like a casino in there. They weave you through. You get to see everything.
Oh, and people break the rules and just start going in any direction they choose. I want to choke them.
Now, I've been told that if you tell the guy up front, hey, I got a situation, I got an emergency, they'll let you just cut the line. They don't ask for any documentation. So if you want to cut the line and you're comfortable with that, apparently that's a thing. You can just go up to one of the guys in the Hawaiian shirts and just cut.
Yeah, I don't think a receding hairline is a situation that I can get in for.
Could be. Helps to have a 6-year-old with you.
Pretty much. Anyway, Zach, how are you doing? How is everything in your world? I feel like you didn't talk to me a lot this week. What's going on? Are we in a fight?
I've been busy. Work has been busy, but nobody cares about what I do. It's the Ninja Report. It doesn't make a difference at all. But it was all going fine until this weekend when we had a bit of a COVID scare. But that's not as big a scare as what happened to me this morning. This morning, I am truly like Austin Powers. I'm afraid of two things: nuclear war and carnies.
Mole.
Smell like cabbage. I'm scared of spiders and subway water. When that subway water goes on you, you got to just call it a day.
You burn the leg. It's over. Not the pants, the leg.
The leg. It just cut it off. Off the whole. Today, I got to go out to be in Brooklyn at like 9:30. So I'm out the door at the crack of dawn. I'm at the subway. Feel boop, boop. 2 drops on the head. No hat. Thought about just calling in sick.
That's pee. That's coming right from upstairs.
It's coming from a hole in the wall that is rusted. What the hell is going on there? It's terrifying. Any water in the subway is just, it's acid. Terrifies me. Born and raised in New York, and that is my New York fear. And it happened to me today.
And spiders is like...
Spiders is just because they're nasty. They're terrifying, and they're like creepy with the hair on them. It's not good. Okay. But, like a spider shooting subway water to me is just like the ultimate punishment. Like the Simpsons or the dogs that spit 2 bees out of their mouth. Spiders and subway water to me is just...
That's your episode of Black Mirror, just spiders and subway water.
Yeah, that would be it for me. Or like subway water that turns into spiders. Any number. You can mix them up any way you want. It's not Alex Mack pouring out of that thing. It's something good. It's certainly... Yeah, exactly.
Secret Life.
Exactly. It's Secret Life. That's a whole other thing, too. It's pretty creepy and gross.
Well, I guess that's better than a full-blown COVID scare.
We did have a Rona scare. My daughter's best friend, we think, has the Rona. So we had to get our shit together Sunday morning and, brave the cold, wait outside to get our appointment to the sun. We're all negative. We're all good, but it was quite the harrowing Sunday.
What's worse, a COVID scare or a pregnancy scare?
Those records are sealed. Well, pregnancy scare, you don't have to wait in the cold. So Corona scare, but it is the new version. It's the 2020 or 2021 version of the pregnancy scare. I didn't see anybody in there with oh my God, we need the morning after pill. It was all nose swabs. Nose swabs for days.
Do you know how jealous I am that I never got a nose swab? I enjoy that feeling. I kind of want to know what it's like.
Where do they swab you?
They've never.
Never? So how'd you know you had Corona? You just had it?
I was dead, dude. I was absolutely dead last March. And I came back. Furthermore, I went for my vaccine last week on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night, 101 fever. How you doing?
Wait, how'd you qualify for the vaccine? Who the hell are you?
I'm a doctor. We go over this every episode.
Yes, but I still don't believe you.
They also... Zero. So I typed in my information. I don't have to give them anything. They said you had to bring a picture ID. You have to bring a work stub, whatever. I don't have that. I'm self-employed. So I literally brought my license, not my diploma, my license. I got there. They said, what's your confirmation number? Didn't even ask for an ID. And they're like,
send me a confirmation number. I want in.
Pretty much. If you just sign up and say who you are, they didn't even ask for an ID. The process was amazing. It worked like a Trader Joe's. New.gov, whatever. I went to somebody sent me a website and I signed up there.
Send me the website. I'll be you for a day.
You don't have to be me. You just go in and say what you need. It's like an honor system. Furthermore, I
love breaking the honor system.
Right. You get to the front of the line and it's like a Trader Joe's. This person's like, register 18, register 11. And you just go see the nurse. I was there from start to finish, 45 minutes to an hour. They had arrows. It was just like a Trader Joe's. It was so, so great. Highly recommend everybody goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that doesn't work with it. So I'm gonna be getting interrogated in the room, breaking the rules. You're gonna bring in the detective, the inspector. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare. So it is like a pregnancy scare. Have you had a pregnancy scare at any time, or
no?
Does Julia not let you into her sacred temple, her personal anchor Watt down there?
Personal anchor Watt. Okay, no, that was well done. Although Julia's clearly not watching this episode, so it's okay. I don't really care.
You always see me crap when I make a Cambodian joke, so I'm going to make more of them.
That was really good. That was very clever.
Cambodian jokes were a thing.
No, pregnancy scare. I have Planned Parenthood on speed dial. Get out of here.
Nice.
How was my weekend? Thanks for asking.
Yeah, how was your weekend? Sure, enjoy.
Finally, and it's been months since I've really hung out with friends. We got a couple of us together. We went to an East Side bar with outdoor seating. They had heaters. We sat down.
I noticed my invite was with my Bouger Daddy shirt.
Kickoff, everything blows.
Everything
The
blows.
the heaters, the televisions,
Oh,
the lights.
your
I,
friends. Oh,
we're sitting there where there were three of us. It was the MGM Grand Experience. It was Mike.
Julia is watching. Oh,
There you
Anchor
go.
Watt. There it is.
MGM Experience. We had Mike, George, and Mike. We sat there. Freeze. Finally, they get the TVs back working, but they're too afraid to turn the heaters on because they don't want to blow the TVs. We froze our dicks off.
Did you hug for warmth?
It was so bad. I was
Records
so.
closed. Did you guys hugging up for warmth in the fourth quarter? Just snuggling?
We left. We stayed for a game and a half, and then I was like, I don't care. I really don't care. So I'm getting out of here. Furthermore, Zach, as the Super Bowl is coming, and anybody listening to this clearly knows it's the GOAT versus the kid, Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. I know who's going to win.
What, you call that telephone line that The Simpsons called? The lock of the week?
I know who's going to win, and I'm willing to go very big. Week 1 of football playoffs, I wore my Indianapolis Colts jersey. The Colts, they lost to
George. Who do you have in the Colts jersey?
I have an Andrew Luck jersey. Relax.
Ugh.
Matt, we're going to get to the McGregor fight. Don't worry. Week number 2, Ravens-Bills. I wore my Ravens jersey. Ravens lost. Week number 3, I wore my Josh Allen Buffalo Bills jersey. Bills lost. For the Super Bowl,
You're gonna rock your Godwin?
I'm going to rock my Godwin. Bet the house on the Chiefs, Matthew. Bet the house.
You can't argue with science like that.
I'm telling you, when it comes to, I am the Eddie Mush of like football. Like, get in the fucking bathroom, money in the air. I'm telling you.
You have a lot of jerseys. Do you have any Chiefs jerseys? Do you have like a Christian Okoye lying around somewhere? Or
No, I would get the Trent Green when he got knocked out. That would be me. No, I'm just telling you, that's what it is. Furthermore, I think we should make a bet, you and I. We haven't bet anything in a while.
Fine, I'll bet the house on the Chiefs. You can wear.
Wait, so you want the Chiefs?
I think the Chiefs are going to win, even though I know enough as a Jet fan never to bet against the gray bush over there, old man Brady. But I can at least 43 and still doing this shit.
All right, I will go ahead and say I am not a spoiler, so I will take Tampa. And, sir, I don't even want the points. We're just going straight up.
Straight up picking the dick?
Straight up picking it. And as far as stakes go, you know, we were driving around listening to music, and Lisa Loeb's "Stay" came on the other day, and I just lost it.
I love that song.
I know. I have a video of you whistling the whole song.
I am whistling the whole song.
What I want from my side of the bet is for a on-the-air live performance of a song to be determined by the both of us. You know, like the first 20 seconds. That's what I would like from you.
Oh, I would sing that song right now for free.
No, I'm going to have to pick a clip.
I only hear what I want to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right. You can come up with the stakes you want for me. It is a bet. Deal?
Sure. Deal.
Very good. Furthermore, in case anybody doesn't know, if you've been my friend for the last couple of years, Super Bowl time, I always make a 35-question prop bet sheet for anybody who wants it. I'll send it out. It makes watching the game a whole lot better.
He's not getting points after this. We're not doing spreads here.
No, I said no spreads. Anyway,
who's betting here?
My Super Bowl prop sheet, anybody who wants it, make sure you hit me up. I'm going to send it out. 35 questions, makes the game a lot better.
Are they about the game, or are they like goofy and nonsensical?
Both. But,
okay.
Right. It's like, will the jersey number of the first score be odd or even? So, like, even if you don't know anything about anything, it's nonsensical, kind of. So
yeah, those are the ones that the girl who hasn't ever watched wins, running away, just like crushes it. They had a cuter jersey. Right. They had what?
I got 4 right last year out of 35.
Yeah.
Yes, no questions.
Yeah, and there's always some girl who hasn't seen football in 12 years who just gets like 32 out of 35 right.
Yeah, usually we do a bigger pool where anybody at the game will do like top 3, but Joanne, I'll definitely send you one. Like, people who have done it before, it's a lot of fun. Although I hear no Coke, no Pepsi, and no Budweiser this year. So usually I throw in a soda question.
That's the soda questions be damned. I missed the Bud Bowl. That was as good as the game half the time.
You're so old. I guarantee you my sister, Samantha, they don't not know what the Bud Bowl is. I don't even know if Julia knows. I don't think she watched football back then.
So it's just me and Ron Katz who know what the Bud Bowl is? Old guys. Wait,
Well,
there's
I
another
think
40-year-old. Hold on. Who's the 40-year-old who liked Nickelodeon who said you were a child for the
is that Evan.
sure, maybe. Well, Evan was a big Bud Ice better, I bet. Loved it. It
Yeah,
was
I'm
always
saying.
like Bud Dry. I
Yeah,
like the horses. I like the frogs. I like it all.
yeah. See, Amanda has no idea what the Bud Bowl is. Matt is chiming
Amanda, my
in.
advice to you is start drinking heavily.
Have you been? Matt Schechter brought up the GameStop stock. Have you been following this week? It has been high comedy
Yeah, it's
with the
been nuts.
Reddit and the short squeezing. The stock has been going up like my blood pressure on a
Mm-hmm.
pregnancy scare. I mean, it is impressive.
Do you own GameStop stock?
No, but if you've been following it like on
Yeah, it's been going nuts.
nuts with all of like the Reddit, personally I think it's collusion, but it's like the short sellers are getting squeezed by the Reddit community that's banding together. I didn't know you could choose who you sell your stock to. I had no
I
idea
didn't
that
know
was a thing.
GameStop was a publicly traded company. It's fucking
Oh,
GameStop.
they all are.
GameStop. I would have assumed it was some part of a conglomerate. I didn't think it was its own company.
Yeah.
It's the place to go buy Call of Duty.
Yeah, somebody posted like their account or whatever, and they've made millions on millions of dollars in the last week. And I was telling one of my patients on Monday this story. As the stock opened at 60, went to 160, then to 70, then to 90. I mean, it is absolutely insane if you've been following. It's been very interesting. So the other interesting thing that happened with me this week was, I'm starting to look at eventually settling down, buying a house, trying to figure out where I want to go, what I want to do. And, all my friends who buy houses in the burbs, all they talk about is, oh, the school system. The school system here is the best. The school system. That's how my friends talk. I'm not Schechter, although he has a very thick Jersey accent.
Every Jew talks like that.
So,
especially when they move to the burbs. When they get to the burbs, they get that accent immediately. It's part of buying the house.
I mean, Matt says draw, which kills me. Like, go get your T-shirt from the draw. And I can't do that.
Go get your T-shirt from the drawer.
Drawer.
I put like an extra syllable in there.
Yeah. So,
drawer.
I couldn't care less where I end up moving to as far as like the school district. I love you, Matt. I couldn't care less because for me, I think the parenting matters so much more. But like part of me thinks like, I don't know what type of high school I went to. I kind of thought like my high school was decent. Like I turned out okay, right? Like,
I mean, for Maryland.
So I still ended up going to a good college. A lot of kids from my school went to like Ivy League stuff and people did very well for themselves. I looked up my school. I had to figure out how to even do it. You basically just go into Zillow and you find a school in your town. Owings Mills High School, where I graduated from, where my sister graduated from.
Formerly Spiro Agnew Elementary.
On a 10-point system, 2 out of 10.
Sounds on brand.
Zach, if I told you I went to a 2 out of 10 high school, you're picturing inner city Newark.
Oh, yeah. I'm picturing Dangerous Minds.
Right.
I'm picturing Michelle Pfeiffer beating the shit out of you.
The Dylan contest?
Yeah. Picturing all that.
Dude, I tell you, it is like, I can't believe that. And I don't think I went to that terrible of a school.
I mean, I went to one of those sort of rich kid chappy schools.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
And I didn't go to any special college. Money well spent.
Yeah, I was far from valedictorian. Something else that happened in the news this week, I was curious on your thoughts. Granted, it's just a rumor, apparently.
Every rumor is true.
They're talking
every
about
stereotype is true.
A Harry Potter TV series. I was about to say, I've never heard you once mention HP.
HP?
I mean,
Hewlett-Packard. That's how old I am.
I love me some HP.
I'm sure you do. I have not read a word of or ever seen a minute of Harry Potter. I know that Hans Gruber is in it. That's about the extent of my Harry Potter knowledge.
He's fantastic in it, too. He's very good.
In everything. The guy could play Batman if he wanted to. He's good in everything.
He was not good in Love Actually.
I don't think I ever saw that shit either.
Love Actually is really good.
What are you watching? Go watch Die Hard. Go watch a real movie.
I know that he's great in Die Hard. I'm just saying that Love Actually is it's one of those like love stories where everybody is connected through like 1 degree of Kevin Bacon type of deal. It's a good movie, dude.
Actually pretty solid at that game. Degrees of Kevin Bacon. It all funnels through Animal House, which he was in for a minute, or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which he's also in for about 2 seconds.
Oh, I used to go right to River Wild. That's my favorite Kevin Bacon movie.
Nevertheless, so HP is going to be on the TV?
It's not happening. I guess I was just thinking, like, you couldn't care less, right?
No, it's not for me. I mean, I don't mind fantasy and fairy tale and such. I mean, I've seen Labyrinth, but Harry Potter's not for me. I like wizard movies. I saw Willow is the shit. They made a Willow movie or TV show. I'd be all in on that.
Didn't that guy die?
The little midget? The little person?
Oh, the
Hey,
little
yo,
person.
who's the little Val Kilmer is very much alive. Maybe.
Val Kilmer, you would have to pay extra for the size of him right now.
He's a lot of Willow. He's a big boy. He's not flying in the F-14s, whatever those planes are in Top Gun anymore.
So are you not going to have your daughter watch Harry Potter ever? You're not going to be like, hey, check this out. I heard good things.
It's a real commitment. It's like, what, 30 movies? Oh, 4 hours each?
8 movies. Most of them are 2 to 3 hours.
She's seen all 9 Star Wars. If she wants to watch Harry Potter, I'll get on board. But I'm not going to push it on her. Seems like a whole to-do.
There it is. Drink. I had a bet this past weekend.
Whole to-do.
Little Mike said, every time Zach says it's a whole to-do, I lose my shit. He's like, it's the funniest thing that he says.
That's the funniest thing that I say. Oh, it's a whole to-do. Mazel. It is. It's a lot of work. It's 9 episodes of these things. Oh, God, it seems.
I
like
hear you.
And are they that good, or is it just society saying they're that good?
It's that good. The worst part of Harry Potter is that
9 of them, not a miss in the bunch.
Nah, they're really. I thought the first one was the worst one of all of them as far as the movies go.
And the books are like tomes.
The books are big.
Oh, that's right. Zoe did love the Goonies. She watched the Goonies the other day. She was cracking up.
Oh, it's so old. I can't do Goonies.
It's so old. I'm so old.
You are so old. No, the worst part of Harry Potter is that J.K. Rowling has gone so hard against transgender people that you can't cancel somebody who has more money than the Queen of England, but she should be done. Like, she'll never be a part of anything ever again. Zach, she put out a manifesto against trannies.
Yeah, and Roald Dahl hated kids and Jews, but we still read his books. Shit happens.
Everybody hates Jews. This is join the club at that point.
Look at the two of us. You watch 10 minutes of this show, you'll hate Jews too.
The other interesting news that I heard today, this is actual legislature. A representative of the state of Oklahoma has filed a bill to make Bigfoot hunting season.
I'm in. Let's go.
What is the fucking obsession with Bigfoot? I don't get it.
I don't know. I've never shot anything, but if I'm going to start, it might as well be Bigfoot.
Let's go. You think you're going to shoot? Have you ever shot a gun?
Yeah, plenty of times. I've shot guns, but not like at a live object. I don't go hunting. I can't kill a deer. But if I'm going to start shooting something, that's what Bigfoot seems like right.
I just imagine that if there is an actual Bigfoot, or if there's aliens, you would like lift the gun up and it would just turn around and vaporize you and be like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're done.
No, I'm killing Bigfoot. I don't know about Bigfoot, but I do know some guys who are somewhere in between on like the evolution chart. Like they haven't quite made it yet. So maybe you're Bigfoot. It's like they're like 3/4 of the way there.
I just imagine something where like somebody shoots a tranquilizer at Bigfoot, it takes it out and drinks it. You know, like
you're not doing tranquilizers on Bigfoot. You're going big guns or nothing.
What's the movie where the person sprays pepper spray and the guy grabs it like, I use this as Banaka. That's not Speed. What is that?
No, it's Under Siege 2.
Yes, Under Siege 2. Yes.
That guy is the Mike Pence haircut. Dead ringer for Mike Pence.
Yes, that's with Katherine Heigl when she was a child.
Yeah.
Great. Child. Thank you for remembering that. But I feel like that's what that was one of the. Like Under Siege 2 is very good.
They're both good.
Right.
And Eric Bogosian is the bad guy. He's a whack job.
All Erics are whack jobs. So I just feel like Bigfoot, you would like shoot a tranquilizer and he would just drink it and then rip your fucking head off. Just like, see you later, bye. I don't get it. I don't get the obsession.
I just don't get why there's a legislator who's taking time out of their legislative day to do this. They've got to have better laws to pass.
No idea. Like, this is my exact point. I don't get it.
Or at least it's something a little more scandalous, because those guys are into all kinds of scandals. That's why I'm actually I could run for mayor. Those guys are into scandals, and I'm not a scandalous enough person. I'm not.
You're a walking scandal. We've been over this.
I'm not a walking scandal. I'm a walking like soundbite or that kind of scandal. But I'm not going to be caught like in the wrong place with like a transvestite stripper or anything like that.
What are you, Hugh Grant?
These things happen.
Who was in Love Actually?
Hey, drink. Hey-o. Exactly.
Exactly. All right, Zach. We're gonna do the scenic route, as you say here. As far as trivia goes. Ron Katz is great.
He's on fire.
Right, he's on fire tonight. Very excited to see him tomorrow. So this past weekend was the big McGregor-Poirier fight where I eat, sleep, and breathe UFC. I love this shit. I watch every one, but this weekend everybody cares because it was McGregor. I'm assuming you heard TKO in the second round.
Yeah,
He
I
lost.
saw it. I didn't pay for it. I saw it on the replay. I'm a boxing guy. I'm like a loser. I'm an old man. I love a heavyweight or a middleweight fight. I'd pay to see Tyson in his day, but I'm not seeing
I would
McGregor.
absolutely. Difference between boxing and boring these days is only one letter. It is some of these matches are just 12 rounds. But yeah, give me a Tyson Fury, give me Deontay Wilder, give me like
Not
maybe
Tyson Fury, Mike Tyson. I meant
I heard what you said, but he's currently 50 years old and fights like shite.
he's still better than Tyson Fury.
So in the Conor McGregor Poirier fight, most people just know that Poirier TKO'd him in the second round, but the real story was Poirier took him down in the first round via these things called calf kicks, which I'm assuming you have no idea what that is. Usually when the person...
Is it a kick to someone's calf, or is it just a creative name?
It's exactly what it is. But usually when you kick somebody, you tend to go for the head, you go for the body, you go for the thigh. But what's become very popular in the last couple of years are these things called calf kicks, where if you crack somebody correctly in the back of their calf, they basically, their whole leg blows up and they can't step on it, they can't use it, they can't do anything.
Like the last season of Cobra Kai? He makes everyone's body go dumb.
No, but are you finished at this point?
Oh, we're done. Yeah.
Okay.
We're done. We got this.
Kind of like that, but not. So that was the real story of what happened. Poirier has experienced these. He's a great fighter. Good for him. I'm excited. Conor's already talking about the trilogy, and Poirier's like, I'm talking about a belt. Forget the trilogy, although he's going to make a lot of money. But this got me thinking about nerve-related things, and I'm a doctor, and I thought, I have a good story about nerves that I thought was very good for you. Now, Zach, today I'm going to be...
Nerves or like chutzpah?
No, like nerves.
There you go.
So I'm going to be teaching you the way we learn. So in the nerves, they all start kind of at the top and then they go out, but you actually have something called cranial nerves, okay? And these are the nerves that mainly operate the upper part of your brain, your face, everything related to that. This is an honest-to-God story, how they teach this. Maybe Jenna learned this in school. If you ever go see a doctor, I want you to test them on this, or at least say, did you ever learn? So you have 12 cranial nerves, and here's the mnemonic that they teach us, okay? Some of the nerves do sensory function, some of the nerves do motor function, and some of them do both. The mnemonic that we do to know them in order, they teach us, I'm not even making this up, is some say marry money, but my brother says big boobs matter more. So when you get a test on these things, the first thing you do is SSSMMM, and then you write down.
Wait, at the top medical schools, they're using this mnemonic.
Yes. Some say marry money, but my brother says big brains, but usually we say boobs matters more. So sensory, motor, both. Anyway, then to actually know the names of these cranial nerves.
By the way, I actually did both.
What?
Oh, Jenna.
Okay.
So no, she's not that much money, but she got some boobs on her.
Gotcha. The other way to actually learn the names of the cranial nerves, mnemonic they give us is to touch and feel good velvet. Aha.
Oh my God.
This is real live stuff. I hope you test somebody. Furthermore, I've kind of given you some hints. I'm going to help you along. I am going to give you a cranial nerve. You have to tell me what it does.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, and this is not cranial nerve 1, it is cranial nerve number 3, oculomotor. What does that do in your head?
It controls your eyes.
Correct. It is eye movement. So yes, you got it. I start off with an easy one.
Okay.
Question number 2, and feel free to phone a friend. If you need to scream to Jenna, maybe she can help you out.
All right.
Question number 2, vestibulocochlear nerve.
Ears, hearing.
Wow, you were supposed to say balance, but the correct answer is hearing and balance. Very good.
Okay.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say something about oral, and we're orally fixated with an A. Go on.
Ron, hand-eye is a coordination thing. That is in your cerebellum. None of them do this. Number 3.
Ron, he just made that up.
Hypoglossal nerve. Hypoglossal
is your tongue.
Okay.
Or something mouthular.
So what does it do? Is it so you need to give me
tasting?
So you're going sensory for tasting?
I am going sensory for tasting.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It is the muscles of your tongue.
Oh, come on. I said tongue.
I started this off with some are sensory, some are motor, some are both. So
then you derailed me after I said tongue. You should have just said ding, 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 yes. And I know that from Seinfeld when the doctor had Elaine's tongue and was saying something about the glossal, and I was zoned out after that. But
Right. Well, also, you're like your glottis and your epiglottis are in your throat. I thought maybe you would know that, but just know that if you cannot
yeah, I'm
tie
good
the
at
stem,
relaxing my epiglottis.
if you can't tie the stem of a cherry in your mouth, it's probably because your hypoglossal nerve maybe isn't working so great.
Yeah, I don't do any of that. I have a lot of practice.
Number
I'm
four.
not a giver.
Number four. I'm not giving him the points. He's got 2 so far. Your
It's the tongue.
olfactory nerve,
Nose. Smell.
specifically.
Your
You don't
sense of smell.
you don't think it's like your bewitched twitch 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 twitch?
No, stop trying to derail when I get it right. You're just pissy that I'm getting these.
I'm pissy. I thought this was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
True story. I learned this one because in a Fish song,
Major League 2.
no, in Lawn Boy goes,
Olfactory emanations.
yeah, I get so overwhelmed by olfactory hues. And you're correct. It is smell. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, good luck to you. I'll help you out, but there's a better story with it. Your abducens nerve. Cranial nerve number 6, your abducens. So abducens means kind of like abduct. So you have to think of something that, you know what abduct means? Like kind of like to move to the outside, like your hip abductors. So what moves to the outside?
Moves to the outside. Your hair growth.
What?
I don't know. Fuck
Hair,
you.
that's a part of your skin. That has nothing to do with this.
I don't know. I got 4 out of 5. It's a miracle.
All right. Well, this is actually a little more complicated, but what the abducens nerve does is the way your eyes work is one nerve controls the inner part of your eye and one nerve controls the outer part of your eye. And if one of those is not working correctly, it's when you get cross-eyed or you have a lazy eye. So
Speaking of lazy, 2 eye questions. It's a little lazy eye to me. Is this amateur hour?
So Jenna says she knows it. You should have phoned a friend.
You didn't know that. You went to like audiology school, and I got like a B in your classes, and I did it in cold.
So the abducens nerve is the muscle that is responsible for making sure your eye has some pull to the outside. Furthermore, if this muscle didn't work on both eyes, you'd be cross-eyed.
Okay.
If this nerve is overactive, you'd have
a pigeon situation.
Yes.
How does it work with a bird? They see like one thing at a time, but a line in between. That's so weird.
Do you know they say that in theory, you can see your nose at all time, but your brain has processed not seeing it? I mean, you can definitely see your nose.
You can see our noses, yeah. You see my nose from space.
All right, Zach. Well,
I wake up in the morning, I smell the coffee in Colombia.
I'll give you 4 out of 5 on cranial nerves. It was just, I thought actually the story leading up to it is, but next time you had a doctor, you're like, some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter more. They will slap you or go, are you a doctor?
Well, it depends where they're holding me when they slap me.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
All right, Zach, closing thoughts, closing remarks.
It is pretty weird that the doctors, have to check you down there every time. My doctor's a family friend, by the way. And so it's weird that our family friends have seen everyone in our family naked. I think
you go for like a shoulder injury and she's making you cough?
But no, I don't go for anything. I go for every couple of years for a checkup. We crank up the Nora Jones. He does his thing down there, and but I wonder if they just sit around. Yeah, I wonder if they'll just sit around the table making. I mean, they've taken the same HIPAA oath, but they break it like you do on this. They just make fun of us naked.
Oh, real quick about HIPAA oath, which I have to be very careful about. I have a young girl I'm working with right now who's, I would say, more independent type of thinking, not into sports, into reality TV. She comes in with her friend right now. They go to college.
Like an awful millennial. Not into sports, into reality. Katy Perry albums on.
So we're catching up today, and she goes, oh, so how was your weekend? I was like, yeah, it was okay. I mean, I went out on Sunday to watch foosball with my friends. The two of them, their head snaps. They go, there's foosball, like international foosball.
Wait, 2 people at once? Why are they together?
They're friends. The one is staying with the other one until they go back to college. It's a different it's a whole to-do, okay?
It is a whole to-do. Sounds like a boom chicka wow.
The 2 of them are irate that I went out to watch foosball. And after like 30 seconds, I had to stop and go, I'm talking about football, right? And they went, oh, we thought there was like foosball on TV. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
It's on the Ocho.
Could be. It should be.
Foosball. I used to be very good at foosball back in my camp days. I had a pass and everything. Now I suck.
We had guys I went to college with in the fraternity. They played. You had to make 3 passes before you could shoot. I don't want to play foosball with those people.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Yeah. Now, it's like I'm trying to hit the thing that way without spinning it.
They've got like a Spanish commentator. Yeah, mira, 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 go!
Pelota, pelota, pelota. Hey, go! No, 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 no.
They play like Brazil, the beautiful game. They're like heading it, passing it. It's all over the place.
It's too much.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
All right.
That wraps up another episode of Booze Your Daddy. Everybody, thanks for watching the live.
Right? Why is there a question mark? Is it Booze Your Daddy? It's like a paternity test.
The whole point is who's your daddy. That's the
I know, but like, is there's a question mark only?
All right. You know what? Maybe you're not going to get your LFG Booze Your Daddy podcast.
I want my LFG Booze My Daddy. Let's fucking go. Goddamn Jets. Whatever else you want to put on there.
All right. Thanks for watching. Download the episodes. Daddy loves you.
Well, I love you too. I don't know if Coco Schwartz loves you. No,